welcome to the stage the amazing Damo Clark. Yes.
Yeah, Marianne was talking about the rain. Like, that's one thing, like, people hear my accent if you're from somewhere warm, and they're like, do you miss Australia, do you ever? It's always rain. And you're like, fuck, I love the rain, man. I'm not an outdoorsy person. And in Australia, that's a big no-no. Like, just stick me in a corner with a pint, thank you very much. We even drink half pints in Australia. You know about that? Half a pint. Middies, schooners, like they call half the price up. And you go, mate, what are you drinking that for? Yeah, it gets warm too fast. Drink quicker, you pussy. Pints. Stay a while. What the hell is that? That's why I'm here to talk about it. But it's all about drinking. And but I like the rain as well. You know, like it suits. I mean, it has to rain here. You know, everything for a reason. You know, like how green is it? You know, it's almost hurts your eyes how green it is. Although ask an Irish person what colour Ireland is, and they'll tell you it's grey. Ask someone from, say, America, oh my God, it's so green. Ask an Irish, it's fucking grey. It's grey. It's grey. It's lovely and green. It's grey. You can't give Irish people compliments. They don't take them very well. This is a great game that I play. If you want to watch an Irish person insult themselves and implode, just give them a compliment. It's hilarious. My wife is from Dublin. We've been together 15 years, and I just love trying to, like, oh, you look great. What? You're staying me. What's wrong with you? Why would you say that? This whole thing. Fuck off. Oh, what's wrong with you? I'm melting. I'm hideous. Melting. You're like, oh, okay. Well, we better go. Reservations in half an hour, but it has to rain, like, for the greenery. But the main reason it has to rain in Ireland is because do you know what we do to the streets of Ireland? Like, every night of the week, every village, town, city in Ireland is just a wash of urine, sick, garlic sauce every night of the week. Do you know what this place would smell like if it was sunny all the time? It has to rain. The cloud cover is like the ceiling of God's dishwasher. Every day or two he checks in. How's Ireland doing? Not again. Another rinse. Bang. Washes it all away. We wake up. Oh, the lovely fresh air of Ireland. Let's go for a few more pints today. It's a lovely day. It's a lovely day indeed. Everything for a reason, man. Everything for a reason. But it is all about the drink. The name is Damian, but I live in Dublin, so it's Damo. Everything's shortened, which is it's the same, but we do that in Australia as well. Like, it's funny, I was Damian, Damo. We do that, you know, and in Dublin, it's, you know, Anto, Anthony, Deco, Declan, Eco is economical, you know, and same in Australia. It's like Steve-O, Davo, Damo. In fact, the only name we don't do that with is Peter. That's the only name. How come Peter got arrested? Well, I was walking past that school. We kept yelling his name out, and they just put him in the back of that police van for some reason. Never saw him again. But anyway, poor old Peter. That is true. We just call him Peter. Peter. Yeah, we just call him Pete. But it's a very positive experience drinking. Everyone's a legend now. I love that. Legend, you know. Who's a fucking legend? Like, all you have to do is drink and you're a legend. Isn't that good? Legends used to be people that, you know, changed history for the better. Improved the planet by themselves against all odds. But in today's day and age, a legend is Paul. Because he just bought us all shots. Legend! Fucking legend. Look, he's squeezing lemon in his eye. What a legend. A legend now is someone who says they can't make it to the pub, but then they make it to the pub. Ah, the legend's arrived! How the hell did you get here, you legend? Let's put up new 21st century statues up next to the old legends of, like, you know, a new one going up on a plinth of Dave carrying 5 pints. Legend. They were plastic pints as well at a festival. What a legend. Love it. Yeah, man, it's all about boozing. Yeah, married, and love it, man. Love it. Because, you know, Visa, all right. I love you too, Visa, Lisa. Yeah, it's all... Get to stay here as long as I like. I do love it here. We had a stag do, that's what we do, a bachelor party. Bucks night, I did one of those, and it was just a pub crawl. Loved it. Just drinking with mates. And I know that a lot of stag do's and, you know, that's kind of, you know, strip clubs. That's usually where you end up. There's a couple next door. But no, I didn't want to do that. And I've been there before. Like, I don't want to, you know, it's not my vibe. And don't get me wrong, man. I'm not like a prude. I love watching people get undressed. Don't we all? I think we all would like to see people naked. It's just how long we want to see them. You know, we're like, oh yeah. Or, yeah, okay, that's enough. You know, but I think there's a bit of curiosity about everyone in the nip. Who doesn't like, you know, it's interesting. But I just don't like strip clubs because it's just a bit seedy. Although I'm a bit of a hypocrite because have you ever been to a strip club for hen nights, for bachelorette parties, for ladies? Yeah, oh, mate. I was lucky enough, I was over in London doing a gig in there, in like Holborn. The comedy club was like, you know, like we were backstage, concrete wall, like a big concrete wall. Like, oh, that's not concrete. Anyway, but you know, that sort of shit. Thick wall, but through that wall, we could hear screams of delight. We're like, what the hell is going on next door? The guy owned both bars. He goes, oh, that's a strip show for, you know, hen nights, bachelorette parties. And I was like, can I have a look? He goes, knock yourself out, have a peek. I've never seen anything like it. There was 200 women screaming their heads off like it was Beatlemania all over again. They were having a great time. Pink sashes, flashy dicks on springs, inflatable willies bouncing around, losing their mind. It looked more fun than Disney World. There was one guy on stage, just one bloke, one lucky bloke on stage, no clothes on, didn't even have his socks on. This guy was a pro. Oiled up, wrecked, just thwacking around. Boom, 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 to some tune. It wasn't even like in time. It's like, flouncy, flouncy out. It was going all over. It wasn't even like to rhythm. It was just like, yeah. They didn't care. They were loving it. There was a railing around there. This is all true, right? A railing. And thank God that was there because they would have eaten him alive. They were like, yeah! It was buckling under, I think it was adamantium, but it was still bending. Yeah! And he was swishing it just out of their grasp. He was loving it, they were loving it. It was like the best fun I'd ever seen in my whole entire life. No one was looking at that guy going, poor dude, he's just trying to get through college. You're like, no one. Everyone was having a good time. Everyone. Now, compare that to a strip club for men. Is anyone having fun in there? Like, there's no, like, flashy vaginas and L plates, you know, boobs bouncing around like beach balls. There's none of that. The men aren't even sitting together. They're all scattered out in the dark. I'm going to remember this all week. It's gross. The only thing missing from male strip clubs is shrubbery for them to hide behind. Peeking through the leaves. Every now and then they put a 20 on the end of a stick and poke it through. There you go. There you go, Crystal. That was a beautiful dance. Take that, you earned it. Yeah. Just lobbing euro coins over to the... Good on you, girls. I'm loving this experience. On the way into the cloakroom, they give you a cloak. There you go, mate. Put that on. Zip it up, flip up the hood. There's your binoculars. Stand in the corner. Have a good night. Like, it's just... Nah. Not for me, man. But it was great. Yeah, just send me a photo. Send me the photo. I don't get the vibe. But yeah, getting married is amazing. But it's funny because we got married in 2012. Like, we waited 9 years just in case. But yeah, and it was took 9 years to save up for a bloody wedding. You know, it costs like hundreds of euros. You know, have to do it properly. TGI Fridays and all that. Yeah, so we waited. But see, what your life together, like before the wedding and after, you're just different people, you know, because we wanted to look good for the wedding. So, you know, we were keeping fit and all that, you know. Those photos are expensive, you know. Cost tens of euros, you know. So, so like before the wedding, it's like... Just like getting, it's great. Letting yourselves go, that's what they say. Letting yourselves go. As if that's a negative thing. It's go. It's not letting yourself stop, man. It's the start of getting your body exactly how your lifestyle is, man. It's fucking like, why do you think Netflix, they know what we want. The next episode starts in 5, 4, 3, like, I should probably get up, go for a run, ring my mum, fuck it, just watch another episode, you know. 2, 1, and we're in. We just had a baby. That's something new. Just had a baby. Yeah, first one and last one. There you go. Yeah, man, they're, people, like, this is the biggest lie you hear from parents, and, like, I mean, he's only 4 months, so it's early, but people go, I go so fast, I grow up so fast. You hear them from every fucking body. These have been the longest 4 months. How is screaming constantly just, like, times just whizzes by? Like, how, you know what I mean? I'm pretty sure babies are babies for at least a year of just like, ah, ah, ah. Oh man, I just wish I could pause time and just live in this moment forever. Ah, what am I? Who are you? What is that? What is this? What are they? Ah! Oh, just isn't it just a miracle of, ah! My wife's looking at herself. Ah! Ah! Oh, just isn't, come here you two. Don't get me wrong, I feel the love, but my head's going, whoa, heart, are you sure? I get it though, I get babies. I get it. You know, they wake up, they scream. That's the first thing they do when they wake up, their eyes would go bing and they go, ah! People just go, he's just hungry. Like, yeah, we've all felt it's not they're hungry, it's just, I figured it out. Every time he goes to sleep, he wakes up somewhere else. That's why they scream. If I went to sleep in, say, my best friend's arms or something while he was singing to me, and then woke up strapped to a chair, going down a motorway, 120 k's an hour, I'd scream my fucking head off. Gagged. Of course you would. You know, you can even buy these you can buy hands that are fake like that, and you heat them up in the microwave, and you rest them on so they go to sleep. How's that just waking up? 7 warm hand on your chest. Nah, man, I get babies now. I get them. It's poor bastards. Those poor. If you've ever, this is the first baby I've ever been around, really, and I don't know, people loved knowing how heavy it was. Oh, I fucking love that information. It's like boy or girl, they get out of the way. It's a boy. His name's Max, because it was on the stove dial. It's the only word that's written in our flat. So like, Max it is. His full name is Max 250 200 180 100 50 0. Zanussi hot plate. That's his full name. We did a lot of drinking in the kitchen, on the floor in the kitchen. Yeah, and then they're like, how heavy was it? What was the weight of it? What was the weight of it? How was the weight? And so I was like thinking, that's probably just common interest, or what else do you ask? But I think it's got to do with like the delivery, because if you adopt a baby, no one asks how heavy it is. So people just wonder, what damage did it do? How big was that thing? What did you go through? You know what I mean? Like you're not checking in at Ryanair baggage. You don't need to know how heavy it is. You're not driving it over a bridge in a truck. You don't need to know how heavy the baby is, man. There's no need for that information. Did you know one of the ways that, because I just watched a lot of movies of childbirth, the only childbirth I knew about was like women in movies that are lying on their back going like that, But that doesn't really happen like that, because that's wasted energy. It's all, you breathe it out. It's in for 4, out for 8. That's it. And do you know this is a position? That's a position to give birth. That's very positive. Just while you're reading a magazine. Just reading a Take a Break, eating a Twix. Oh yeah. Boom. And like, what? Absolutely incredible. And this is how amazing women are compared to blokes. So I was in there was about 8 curtained off areas before you go into the labour room, where they vote, and and I could hear the couple next door because this is through a curtain, and it wasn't that fancy. It was blue, and they were just behind there, and I could hear her doing her breathing. You could hear all the breathing, all around, and then the guy, the husband or boyfriend, goes, like he was the only one that screamed that whole night. And I was thinking he's probably getting his hand squeezed or his foot stomped on or something like that. No, this is what he said next. I swear to God, he goes, she goes, what is it? And he goes, I just had a sneeze and it wouldn't come out. That's exactly what I overheard. like, a woman's like pushing out a person, and he's just like, oh, come on, please. Let's say a tissue, somebody, please. I need you. Give me some pepper. I need pepper, stat. Yeah, man. Yeah, it's pretty fun. Do love drinking, though. I know it's warm, isn't it? I love that. Does that work? I've seen people do that. Does that? I don't feel any colder. Great. I'm getting one of them for every gig. I usually finish my evening with a kebab. Like, not my show. That'd be weird. And now let's eat. I mean, my night. I drink a lot, and then I eat, like, food, and then... I was wondering, like, is that... I've never been to Turkey, but I'm fascinated by the country, but... Is that what happens in Turkey? No one eats anything until 4 in the morning. They just go, kebabs. Or gyros. You know, euro. Yeah, there's different gyros. I don't know, there's people from different places in here. We call them kebabs here, I guess, mainly. I do love a kebab. And I think it's just so delicious. But, like, it's funny because, you know, I've never had one during the day. It's always like, 4 or 5 in the morning, you know. I've never heard anyone go, what are you doing this weekend? Oh, it's Nana's birthday. It's me and the kids are going to take her out for kebab on Sunday for lunch. Nah. You sit on a curb, you know. It's just about dawn. You're shoving this nappy of meat and cabbage into your face. Diaper. And you can't comprehend how delicious it is. Like, oh my God. Does this place have a Michelin star? Is this a Gordon Ramsay? I'm going on TripAdvisor tomorrow. 5 stars for Dr. Kebabs, because this is fucking amazing. Incredible. So tasty, man. And I feel sorry for the kebab guy, though. You know the guy that sells us the kebab? The euro? You know the guy that sells it to us? His 9 to 5 is 9 at night to 5 in the morning. He's not singing Dolly Parton on the way to work. He's got to deal with us while we're having a blackout. We don't even remember being in there. What were we like? What were we saying? We're not like human beings. Must be like Return of the Mud People over and over. Yeah, more. Yep. Oh, no. Yep. And yeah. I don't know. Legend! Yay! You guys have been lovely. Now let's get a drink and some fresh air. Thanks so much. I'll see you next time. Cheers.